Welcome everyone to a very hectic garage and a video that is actually not filmed a decent amount of time in advance for once. This is filmed the day before it's being uploaded. This video is going to be an update video because I have a lot of stuff going on that I want to show you guys. I want to show you guys what's going on with the cars, the current collection status and all that. But mainly the excuse behind this video is that I was not able to actually film anything like major, any projects this past couple weeks because first off, I'm waiting on a lot of parts. Second off, I've been busy. And third and most importantly, I've been sick. I actually got mono post-California trip. I don't know how in my age I got mono, but if you don't know what that is really quick, it's just like a virus that basically leaves you with like flu-like symptoms, but then it kind of lingers as like fatigue and exhaustion for a little bit. Luckily, I don't think I had it too bad, but definitely have had it to the point where I have not been able to work on cars. I've just been too tired and too weak. So I haven't really been able to do anything, and that's why we don't have a real video for today. So I figured let's just use this as an excuse to make an update video about what's going on with all the cars and what we have coming in the future, because there's a lot of exciting stuff. So apologize for that, but we're going to start getting back on track here. I've started to kind of regain some strength, and I've been working on some things here and there. We have things I have yet to show you guys, obviously, and stuff like that. But before we get into the video, first off, I want to say thank you so much for 20,000 subscribers. That is a huge milestone that I never even could have dreamed of hitting. So when I saw that, I was so freaking stoked. Thank you guys so much for that. I appreciate it. That's like the coolest thing ever, you know? So secondly, thank you guys to everyone that has purchased a t-shirt or a hoodie from the latest E34 road trip collection. If you haven't yet, they're on my website, but I put a lot of work and a lot of thought into this design, and I love it, and I'm glad that other people have been liking them too. So if you've bought one, thank you so much. I appreciate it. If you haven't yet, this is the E34 road trip tee. It's got my S52 E34 on the back, and then my new logo on the front. So if you want to grab one, you can head over to my website. I'll link it in the description here. So first off, thank you for those two things. Secondly, I want to use the rest of this video to just walk you guys through what the heck is going on in this garage and the driveway, because there is a lot. So let's update you guys on the car collection and the status of certain things. And yeah, so let me get behind the camera and we'll continue. Okay, so we obviously have some familiar faces here, but we also have some new faces, and we have a lot of stuff in the middle. So basically, where are we at? E28 is still basically stagnant, though it has, oh, and there's my tripod. It has moved to a different side of the garage, but I fitted my RFs on here, you know, a little bit, and I think it looks great. I got coilovers for this thing, as you guys may or may not know, but this thing I haven't really been able to touch. We have the M30 B35 sitting here. Got the ITBs fitted, but that's just for a picture. The full video of me actually fitting all that will be once the engine's in the car, but I don't know if I've really showed you guys this on the channel yet, how it came out to be completed. So, very excited about this. Oh yeah, I have. What am I talking about? So that's just a waiting to go in. And then we have an S54 on the ground here. So that's a good sign, because if you guys watched the video about the new E46 M3 I bought, you'll know that that needs an engine. And we have found that engine for a very, very good price. I was patient, and I knew my patience would pay off, because it resulted in me getting an S54 for a fantastic price. We'll discuss all that once I actually start filming the E46 video, but that thing is, poor thing's laying on its side. Looks like it's a garbage engine, but I just have yet to make room for it. Thirdly, going on in the middle here, we have some E12 seats. I don't know if I told you guys, but when I got the E12, I brought back some cool seats with me, some flow fits from like saline 80s Mustangs. I installed the driver's seat. The passenger seat is sitting here because I had to go bring the headrests in to get them reupholstered. So that's another thing. We'll get into that later. I'll talk about the E12. As far as what else is going on in the garage, the E36 M3 is out of storage and back. I had to go get this car in really poor weather because my storage unit lease ended. So it was kind of unfortunate, but we had to do it, and it's filthy, but it is back here. So I've been driving this thing around. This thing's not really featured on the channel all that often because there's not really much to film on it, but this is my wide body kind of like magma interior, stancy pants, like, you know, whatever build thingy. This is just, I love this car, and it doesn't serve all that much purpose, but I like it anyway. On top of it here, we got some brand new floor mats for the E30, which I'll talk about in a second. And then we actually have, and shout out to Jordy, a subscriber slash friend of mine from Germany, came to America to visit, and he brought me the coolest gifts I could ever imagine. So not only did he bring me this, but he brought me a perfect replica model of my S52 E34. I'll share a picture of that. I already brought that in the house. But then he also brought me a ultramarine blue Euro, what is this called? Euro glove box, which is the driver's side glove box. And that is super cool. I really cannot thank you enough, Jordy, if you're watching this. I appreciate you. The BMW community is the coolest thing ever, man. To think that you can meet people across the world that like what you do and share your passion and will bring you super cool stuff like this, which did not come in America. So thank you again, Jordy. That was a very cool experience for me, and the gifts are absolutely awesome. So just wanted to talk about that really quick. But coming over here, this is a car that has not yet been on the channel. I've been kind of teasing on Instagram, but I haven't actually talked about what this is. This thing is more important than just an E30 Vert. This thing marks the next step of me as a BMW enthusiast, me as a content creator, and me as a business in a whole. So YouTube obviously isn't paying any major bills, right? It's more of a hobby for me to share my hobby, but I need to sustain myself. And very excitingly, we will be getting into the near future. We will be getting into higher end, better condition cars. I will still obviously be doing what I have been doing, but I'm starting to get into the world of bringing over collector item cars, BMWs. I'm trying to work with people in Europe to bring over cars from Europe. I'm trying to import some super rare stuff because not only do I want the content for you guys and the next step in content creation, but the next step in what I am taking this all as a business. We're trying to step things up here, and this was one of the first finds I have had since saying that's what the business plan is. We're turning me and this into a full-fledged business. There'll be a lot of cool cars coming on this channel. I have cars currently on boats from overseas right now. A lot of cool stuff is happening. I've been kind of keeping it, down low, but stay tuned because a lot of cool stuff is happening. Anyway, this is nothing crazy. This isn't from Europe or anything, but this is a very mint E30 convertible 5-speed that I found that will actually be my first test at Bring a Trailer. This is a car that I don't think I deserve personally. It's just too nice. Again, like I said, next week we'll get into a full overview of this car. For right now, I just got it chilling out here. I'm refinishing the valve cover, cleaning it up here and there, just getting it ready to list up for sale. But this is, as far as I'm concerned, one of the most beautiful, mint condition, all original BMWs I've ever bought to date. It's a very special car, very pretty, and I'm excited to get into my future of supplying collectors and enthusiasts like me with very special cars. And this is the first car that I will be offering to people in the essence of buying and selling cars. I sell off some of my projects, but this is one of those not bought for content, but for, expanding my business, whatever. But so this thing is, as far as I'm concerned, an immaculate E30. You see the crack-free dash, 5-speed black interior, red vert with actually the factory hardtop, which is not on it right now. It's actually in my mom's living room, but that's neither here nor there. So anyway, videos to come on this car next week, hopefully. But that's a very pretty car that I can't wait to show you guys. Then if we come outside here, we got the usual suspects that you've been seeing. We got the Tennessee 635 CSI, which actually got some new intel on this car. First off, doesn't run anymore. That's why it's on dollies in the back. I think my makeshift replacement crank sensors already failed, so I got brand new ones coming in. But if you know anything about Euro imported cars, which this is, if you guys remember from the video or not, I said it's a special car. I have confirmed it's a Euro car, mainly because, I don't know if you guys are familiar with the Euro cars, there was a few select 635s in Europe that came with something called a dirty M30. That is what this is, which is a high compression, no cat, no O2 sensor, M30 B34. The power these made is just under B35 power, which is actually crazy for what it is, since it's like a generation prior B34. They make good power. They sound crazy, like when I was driving this thing, until it went bad on me. And you can see there, no O2 sensor. I got underneath the car, no cats. That's how I know what it is. You may be wondering, how is this a Euro car with American bumpers? This was brought over in 2001. If you guys don't know, in America, it has to be 25 years or older to basically be exempt from stuff like that. Somehow, since it was brought into the East Coast, no one ever checked the emissions. Wherever it came into, didn't care about adding cats or anything about the high compression engine. They only cared about making sure the bumpers were legal here. So unfortunately, it got American bumpers, but cool enough, it kept its dirty M30. So there'll be more videos to come on this. I'm waiting for some parts. I had to get a sending unit from Europe since it's a European car, which was a hassle for me, but it is what it is. This thing is a very cool car, and I'm very excited to actually get to rip this thing. So we gotta do some fuel stuff, some replace some parts to get this thing back on the road, and then we will be filming some videos with this thing. So I just want to share that about this car. This is the Fire E34 that has been sitting here for 5 months now. Exciting enough about this car, we actually got all the parts to replace the fire damage. I told you guys I was going to fix it. I was not kidding. We are going to get this thing back on the road. I even got a blue dashboard for it. I'll be honest with you guys, it is the wrong blue. This is indigo blue instead of ultramarine, but it's close enough. So I got that, I got the carpet, I got all the wiring, I got the HVAC box, which is in the trunk. So I have every single part to replace every single thing in this car that needs to be replaced. I even got the headliner, the sunroof cassette, all that stuff. So very soon here, we will be getting into this car. The only reason I haven't is not only because I'm busy and sick, but I just need a space to do it. I'm currently in the works of trying to get myself a shop or at least a storage space, because I'm getting overwhelmed with this and the cars that I have coming that you guys haven't even seen yet. I need a place to put all this stuff. I'm sick of leaving stuff in the driveway. I don't have space for it at my mom's house. So I would like to get a shop here soon where I can kind of have this going on while I have those things going on, you know, because it's hard to tear out an interior in the driveway, and I don't have any garage space because I need to keep the clean cars clean. So neither here nor there. We will be getting into this thing very soon. You guys know this car. This is the California E12 that got me home from California. So as I said, I fitted one of the new seats, and that door is locked. But if you come around, I think this door is unlocked. You can let me know what you guys think, but I think these fit this car a lot better than the blue interior because it's a tan interior car. So the blue interior was fitted because the previous owner stole the cool seats out of it. And my plan is to get this thing back to a tan interior. So I got to find a back seat, but I think these front seats fit it well. They're kind of sporty racing style seats, which I've never put in a car before. And as much as the comfort seats are comfortable, I want to turn this car into something really cool, a really fun driver car. And that's the first step of it. So this thing, I'm looking for getting suspension. It needs a complete suspension overhaul. I'm looking to get period correct wheels because the E39 wheels aren't cutting it. This is going to be a fun little like back burner project for me. I'll buy cool stuff as I need it and as I want it. I gotta, you know, worry about the main cars that have to get like finished first. But this thing I'll be doing mods too here and there. So every suspension component on this car is shot. It needs absolutely every bushing, control arm bushing, subframe bushings. It is actually getting kind of scary to drive. I don't know how I drove it across the country, but it needs major love in the suspension department. Everything else, engine-wise, I've gotten pretty much sorted out. But suspension, it is in desperate need of. And then, you know, thinking about lowering it a little bit, putting on some period correct cool wheels, and should be a very cool car over the course of the next few months, or maybe even years, depending on how busy I get. But as far as cars that are at the house right now, that's it for BMWs. I still have the Turbo Calypso, that's sitting in storage. I still have my silver E46 M3 sitting in storage. Don't worry, those aren't going anywhere. I just gotta honestly find time to get them out. And then there's, like I said, some cool cars still on the way. I was supposed to go to Germany last week, but with mono, I wasn't able to do that, so that's unfortunate. I was gonna go to the BMW museum and all that exciting stuff, but we weren't able to do it. As far as other cars here, we only have one other car, and that is the black E46 M3. You guys know I ran out of storage space, so this is literally just sitting on my trailer under a cover. As much as I hate it, but it's the only place I have for it right now. That thing, as I showed you, obviously I got the S54 for it, so that car is well on its way to getting ready to be fixed. I just need time. So things are getting really intense with what I'm doing. I got a lot of projects at once here, so I'm trying, guys, believe me. I really need to get this E28 wrapped up and or just even continued. Then I want to do that fire damage car. I want to get that kind of on the road, ready to go. And then we will start the E46 project. Along the way, I'm going to have all these little projects to do. So we are busy, but busy is good. So I'm very grateful and appreciative of what I'm able to do right now with all these cars and you guys that stick along with me along the way. So just stay tuned. A lot of very, very exciting stuff to come. This, I think, is about everything I needed to update you guys on. I'm getting better. I'm going to try to just grind it out, you know, get some stuff done because I got a lot of work to do. So then I'll have the content flowing. So yeah, we'll end it here. Thank you guys again. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.